We've talked a lot in our class about authentic assessments and what they are, but we haven't talked about how to actually apply them all the time in your classroom and use them each and every day because it's kind of a daunting task if you think about it. The NEA suggests using these strategies to help you in formulating your authentic assessments. The first one, identify the standards that you want it to address. Second, select an authentic task. Third, identify the criteria under which it will be graded and create a rubric. Sometimes I think we all worry that authentic assessments are going to be too much work for us to handle, but we don't want it to be that way. So I'm here to give you some tips and tricks in order to not make it too much work. Oftentimes, educators refer to selected response as their first assessment choice. This can include true and false questions, multiple choice questions, or matching, but these kinds of questions don't create any new knowledge and really aren't checking what our students actually know. We want students to truly construct their own knowledge and think critically about what they're learning, not just answer a multiple choice question. One way to do that is authentic assessments, really thinking deeply. But one thing I've struggled with is, how do I actually do this? Products are something that students actually hold in their hands at the end of the process. One example is a writing project, such as essays or poems. You could have students construct their own school rules. They could do literary or character analysis or create a book review. Students can create models or use project-based learning. Students can design their own experiments or do error analysis. Students can create their own games illustrating concepts or even create a bulletin board for you showing the concept. Have your students create posters that illustrate a certain concept. And for math, they could even create budgets that practice a specific skill that you're working on. Really, there's no limit, being as creative as you want, just making sure you're addressing the standard that you want. Performance tasks are another kind of authentic assessment. Examples of this that you can use in your classroom include experiments, creating a song or dance about the concept, writing their own reader's theater, creating a book talk about a book they love. Have the students debate between two subjects that you're teaching, or have them teach the others in the class. Let your students interview teachers, students, community members about a specific topic. Using authentic assessments in your classroom is a really good idea because it keeps the students engaged and requires them to really think and analyze and use those higher order thinking skills that we really want them to achieve. Our textbook gives a few examples of authentic assessments that you can use in your classroom. You can also always Google ideas, but the NEA actually has a list of authentic assessments, and some of them are already created that you can use to guide your thinking or even utilize in your own classroom.